Webby.
um, I think watching the game, I think the New England Patriots they proved the quote unquote haters correct. Um, my biggest thing like last week was the fact that I feel like they had the luckiest playoff run to the Super Bowl that you could ask for. CJ Stroud, horrific game. Then Bo Nix going down, and you getting a backup starting quarterback, a backup second string quarterback who's only able to get you 7 points. I didn't think that they were battle tested in any way, shape, or form, getting ready to go and or well being throughout the playoffs. And I think by the time you get to the Super Bowl, you want to already be battle tested and know what it feels like to get punched in the mouth, as opposed to kind of riding high on fool's gold. And we see the Seahawks; they was battle tested throughout the playoffs, getting tested going up against the Rams, and yeah, man. I mean, I think it's nothing. It can be nothing more or nothing less than the Patriots' luck ran out. Hey,
I mean, who?
you were not given 5 turnovers and a pick six. All right, let's see what y'all can do. Hey,
I
you don't have to
mean,
go up against the second string quarterback. You have to go up against the starting quarterback. Let's see what y'all could do. And we got the result.
whose fault is that? I mean, are they out here orchestrating this themselves? It ain't their fault, man. It's the way things played out. I
Hey
mean,
man, don't come on here with that Dan Orlovsky
hey,
ass
man,
shit, bro. Talking about
let me
some
finish my stuff, man. I'll let
who
you get off
fault
when you get
is it?
ready.
Man, you
See,
was cooking, nigga. Shut up. Don't tell me talking about something you ain't
man,
ready to
come
get
on,
off.
dog. Let me
Hey,
talk.
you low key cut me off, but
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
but nah, go ahead.
So y'all done teaming up? All right, bet. Like I was saying, um, at the end of the day, man, it ain't nobody's fault but that, man. I feel like this was more of a result of, like you said, he ran into a tough situation. Um, Other teams, they had no other excuses. They had no other excuses. And at the end of the day, my biggest question: who could have beat him? You think you 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 think you think going to sleep at night? You think CJ Stroud would have been able to beat that fucking defense?
We gonna
You
get to
think
CJ.
that?
We gonna get to CJ Stroud, but I
Ladies
want you
and
to sit
gentlemen,
here
this is a
and fight
master
and make a
class
case for
in
Drake May
deflecting.
because yeah, he ain't said nothing about Drake May
This
yet.
is a
So I just
master
want you
But
class
to
in
what about it?
I
deflecting,
just want
Let me
ladies and
to
get. Let me.
gentlemen.
I just want you
All
to
right,
explain
all
to
right.
the
Let me give you
people
about
how you
Drake May.
came.
Look,
Let me
he
give you about
hasn't
Drake
even
May.
wait a minute. He hasn't
Let me
even
give you
Cause
about
I ain't
started
Drake
gonna
yet.
May.
lie, I
He
don't know if
hasn't
you
even
was
started yet, and
I
he's
don't know
already
if he
saying
was
the
here.
kid. Now he's a
I don't
kid. He not Big
right. I don't
Draco all of
know.
a sudden.
I don't know if he was here
All
for
right, man. I'll wait.
the defensive dissecting that I did about the scheme, and this is why he didn't hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
I can still
Because
hear you, bro.
okay, well, yeah, bet. Let tell me something,
I've been hearing
But
you the whole entire time, like I said at the beginning.
oh well, yeah, I ain't got to repeat that thing. Well, yeah, you heard it. So yeah, I just want you to defend your premise, not based off bringing up other people into the argument because the Super Bowl was just between two teams. And again, we will get to CJ and the hypothetical. We'll play that game, but I want you to I want you to explain to me schematically on why they got their ass whooped. Because I know why they got
Um,
whooped.
for a few reasons. Few players didn't show up the way they needed to. Um, a lot of game plan didn't change up at the right time. I feel like a
Can
couple
you?
plays could. See,
I'm
Let them
not.
go.
No, no, no,
Let
no,
them go.
no.
Let them go.
I
Let them
want
go.
no. I wanted. I just wanted to hear him. What he's. I wasn't trying to interrupt him to like make a point. I was just wanted you to. I wanted to hear you clearly in the beginning what you said.
I said some players didn't show up.
Okay.
They didn't adjust their scheme fast enough at all. They seen that they were sending corner blitzes, they were sending all kind of blitzes at him, and they didn't adjust to it. They didn't make any quick draws. A lot of that decision making does fall on the quarterback, which is Drake May. Um, I felt like he did turn it on, but it was the definition of way too fucking late. Calm down. Relax. What you your feelings about? I mean, good lord, dude. Dude lost Super Bowl. I'm telling you what happened. He
Turn it
had
on.
Man,
the kid tried to turn it on. If he didn't, he didn't. He tried. He ran. Couldn't get it done. He threw the ball. He threw two picks. I mean, we expect him to lay down and die. That's one thing he didn't do. He did not lay down and die at one point in that game against
You
a
right,
superior
Darnell.
defense
He
that
didn't.
everybody's been bragging about, right?
He didn't lay down. He choked. He didn't even have a chance to lay. He
So,
choked. Drake made choke, bro.
so he.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
All
say
right,
this.
that's fine.
I'm gonna say this. What happened Sunday? The Patriots got the Patriots got outclassed. And what also transpired is you witnessed when you overdraft and you overreach on a left tackle with T-Rex arms, who's really a guard,
I said that last week.
who can't. Well, damn, Black Peace, I didn't hear you bring that up today when they got their ass beaten. He got his face ran through. It would have been nice for you to bring up the defense and the scheme and the gap scheme that Mike McDonald specifically ran that actually got Mike Ngumake, I believe, with the Ravens, $100 million plus deal, the nose tackle for the Ravens, who was I think hurt for a majority of this past year, but the year prior when the Ravens were in the AFC Championship game, he was a pivotal piece, almost like a Byron Murphy type piece that Seattle deployed, within the game this past Sunday, almost equivalent to what he had when he was on that Ravens team. But yeah, man, it'd have been cool if you'd have brought up the fact that the Patriots O line, that left side is,
You didn't let me
so,
get a chance to finish it up, but that's fine.
hey man, if you was getting ready to say it, man, I just maybe I'm down 6-10 somewhere and you down 59. It seemed like
I
you was
said it.
taking a mighty long time to get around to it, man. That's all I'm saying.
I
I ain't
said that
saying you
last
wasn't.
week. I said that last week. I said homeboy, the rookie guard, he is got exposed last week in the
But
Denver
they had
game.
won though, so it was different.
I even said it before. I said it on this podcast. It's on the recording. This is what I was talking about, Emac. This is exactly what I was talking about. Record back to that and show the people. I said, bro, he got exposed last week. If you don't step it up, he's gonna get killed. Period. That's what it was around that area. It was a small little point. I mean, it was more than that that lost him the game. It was a lot more than that. Like I said, Drake didn't come in the clutch. The receivers just, I mean,
I
they could
just
have
think
done a
they
little
didn't
bit
deserve to
more.
be there, to be honest.
And I mean, that's fine. I mean, who deserved to be there? That's the thing. Who actually deserved to be there? Honestly, Denver kind of really deserved to be there, to be honest.
I think, and
Wholeheartedly.
I would say I would. You know what? In the just taking the bias out of it, I would agree with that. I think Denver definitely deserved to be there over us. Um, just off the sheer fact that Bo Nix was one of the reasons that they were in it, as opposed to he didn't throw them out of that game. So you know,
I think Bo Nix would have got rocked just as bad. I just being honest. That stage,
I
the way those
I
guys were
disagree.
playing.
I
Uh,
disagree.
well, that's
See,
hypotheticals.
see. This is the thing, right? This is the problem, right? Like, there's like a subtleness of like deflection, right? I haven't heard you say that Drake May did not live up to being Big Draco, but instead, what you keep saying is, well, what's a team that deserved to be there? What's a team that would have beat them?
Right.
I think this quarterback would have looked the same way.
Dan Orlovsky tactics: evade and avoid, or give excuses.
So, what was so poor about his performance, other than him
That
losing, throwing two picks?
So this is what
What,
this is
what could he have done
crazy.
better?
So, all right, this is what. All right. This is what.
That's what I'm
You
making
see
the
what he
point
just
of.
This is.
did?
Yes, I see what he just did. This is what Drake May could have done better. As poor as the offensive line play was, there were still opportunities to be seized with a clean pocket and hitting your receivers. And in those with those opportunities, Drake May failed to seize those moments where it was all reliant upon him just making a read, making a throw, or using your legs, and it had nothing to do with the offensive line being shot.
There was no blitzing, and they did not blitz him, right?
Yes,
They were
they
not
blitzed
corner
him.
blitzes. They were not safety blitzes. They were not. I mean, what are you supposed to do when you're on the ground half the time? Ask any good quarterback. When you're on the ground half the time, all right, all right. I don't want to. I don't want to do what you're trolling me to want me to say, but I'm not gonna say it, and that's fine. Cause I respect the person too much to even try to categorize them because it ain't fair. But at the end of the day, dude, like you getting knocked on the ground most of the game. At a certain point, bro, you lose your rhythm. And I
This
mean,
is
what are you supposed to do?
what I feel like you trying to do. This is what I feel like you trying to do. I feel like, and this could be a reach, but this is how I feel. I feel like you are trying to Patrick Mahomes versus the Buccaneers, Drake May.
Why would I say that?
That's
He
what.
ain't Patrick Mahomes, buddy.
Exactly. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He
Not
don't
even
have three. He don't
close.
have four rings. He don't have three rings. He don't have five appearances.
Yeah,
He
but
don't have
like,
consistent playoff. No, that's a whole level of
I just
respect.
want to,
And
I
he already
just
had
want.
like two trips to the AFC Championship before that.
All right, cool. Like I said, it could be a reach, but this is what I would like to address. I would like for you to address that Drake May did not live up to your expectations.
Of the Super Bowl, like of what? Of the Super Bowl, absolutely not. As my player, absolutely,
Yeah, we're
I
talking
would
about the Super Bowl.
absolutely
make
not. He
I ain't gonna
failed.
lie. You know
Absolutely
what?
failed.
Let him
The fuck
run
about
that
this?
because let him run that because one could argue this has been a constant theme across talking points of prominent media members, and I'm gonna go ahead and expound on it too. Like Drake May was extremely underwhelming throughout the entire playoff run. Let me be extremely clear.
Yes,
Let me
Lee,
be extremely
did he also set a record for most turnovers in the postseason?
he was sacked the most times out of any postseason run,
Yeah.
I believe, in NFL history, and I believe um I want to say tied for one of the most turnovers as well. But you
No,
know,
if I think when that graphic popped up, like soon thereafter, when a pick or two came, it's either like fumbles or turnovers. It's one of those. But
well,
he
I
set
mean,
a
fumble was
record.
a turnover. Now he didn't throw a lot of picks. I'll give him that, but he did. What became glaringly obvious to me is ball protection within the pocket. He will give up a lot of fumbles. I didn't know that
absolutely.
about him.
He been doing that since college, and I ain't nothing I can really say about that.
That's a problem.
Yes and no. Yes, obviously protect that damn ball at all costs.
I was like, what
But
are we talking
I
about? Ed?
mean,
No.
So is turnovers a
can you
problem
cut
or
down the
not?
percentage by getting a? You had to cut down the percentage by having your offensive line get stronger. Now get a better one, but just get stronger. And that's going to take. I mean, see what happens next time. I mean, at the end of the day, he had two rookie offensive linemen on there. I mean, he did the best he could for what he had. It's not like excuses, but I mean, for what he had, I mean, shit, bruh. I mean, shit.
This is what I
I
don't
mean,
like.
all right.
The doors of the pod are open.